Okay, so let me get this straight. So, uh, you're saying that Reggie wants to criminally prosecute Kimberly. Is that correct?
He has looked into that. He would prefer not to.
Okay.
Okay.
And go ahead.
He would like, he'd like Kim to cooperate with him in his matter against Lina.
Okay.
Okay. And I know that's pretty general right now, and we can kind of figure out what all that means.
Okay.
Okay. And if so, he would very much consider settling and dismissing as to your client.
Okay. And so if she doesn't cooperate, so basically if she doesn't cooperate, he's going to call. I mean, it seems a bit drastic,
Probably
don't you?
prosecute. Yeah, he really believes that that's probably what happened, but he doesn't know because he really hasn't had a chance to have that conversation with Kim. He strongly believes that Kim was very much coerced by Lina to do what she did.
Okay.
Okay, and if that's how if that's how Kim feels as well,
Hmm.
and she is willing to take that position, then Reggie will move accordingly.
Okay. And so, and what happens if she doesn't take that position? He's going to have her prosecuted.
Yeah, he may. Yeah, he hasn't said that 100% to me, but he definitely will move forward with these civil cases.
Okay. But is that the message you'd like me to relay to Kimberly?
Exactly.
So what? Just so we're clear,
Yeah.
in abundance of caution, can you tell me exactly what you'd like me to relay to Kimberly?
Well, what we need to find out is what Kim. So what I can just indicate to you is that if Kim was of the understanding, opinion, and conclusion that she did what she did at the insistence of Lina King. Okay, and obviously we would have to fine tune that and quantify that. Okay, as to what that specifically was.
Okay.
But it's certainly a starting point that we could, put the specifics to. But I can't have the starting point until I know where Kim's mindset is. That Reggie King, on behalf of these corporate entities that he's the principal of,
Mm-hmm.
would be willing to dismiss and release Kim.
And if she's not of that opinion, he's going to prosecute her essentially.
Yeah, because obviously then he believes was in cahoots with Lina. If she feels like no, that's not what happened, then Reggie feels that that all of them, including the other named defendants, were just merely in a conspiratorial position to take money from him.
Okay, then I guess last question. So what if, uh, so between us,
Mm-hmm.
let's say that she does not share Mr. King's. Bear with me. So say she
Sure.
doesn't share Mr. King's opinions.
Right.
Uh, you would want her to testify untruthfully. Essentially, I mean, not. I shouldn't say
No.
that.
No, she doesn't take his opinion, then she's going to have her own opinion and her own position as to what happened, and we'll just let the evidence fall where it may.
Okay. So, but you're saying she's running the risk of jail unless she toes the line, essentially.
That's a distinct possibility. Now, I want to make something very clear. Reggie King has not specifically indicated that he would move to a criminal prosecution. He has considered it,
Mm-hmm.
but at this point, he really feels some empathy for your client.
Okay. So, what's your position?
Oh, my position is the same. Yeah, I know Reggie, and I've been his personal attorney for many years.
Mm-hmm.
I just know the kind of guy he is. He hates to be taken advantage of,
Mm-hmm.
but he's very substantial. That's why some of these things could happen. I mean, the movements of hundreds of thousands of dollars is quite. I mean, it's a daily occurrence in the business activities that they do. And it's major real estate development in our area.
Mm-hmm.
Reggie is one of the largest real estate developers in the Inland Empire, his companies, and he's also one of the largest campaign donors in our Inland Empire.
So, what does him being a big campaign donor have to
What
do
I
with
mean is
anything?
that what it does is that he's very well thought of in our region, and as such, then he is very mindful of what he does, out there in the community, and he takes his responsibilities and his perceptions very seriously, to that end, I just, the character and caliber of the kind of guy he is, he's very reputable.
Mm.
And we saw this activity that came with this possession issue. But I don't really even think that would have saw the right conclusion. If it had gone to trial.
You're talking about the drug charge thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Well, then, so he gives a lot of money. Okay, he's a very wealthy guy. I mean, is that gonna? I don't understand how I'm supposed to pitch to my client that would have any impact.
She knows that. She knows who. What I'm trying to get across to you, Alan, is simply is this. This is the kind of guy Reggie is. Reggie is not. He actually. If he had the mindset and the motivation to really put all of this before a district attorney, he could easily do that. He's chosen not to. He hasn't really decided how he's going to handle this with Lina King and her daughters,
Mm-hmm.
and Lina's son-in-law, Revel Stark. But he feels somewhat sorry and empathy for Kim.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just sharing that feeling and I'm sharing the kind of person he is, so that you have an idea of where he's coming from and why he would feel the way he feels.
Right. So and I'll let you go. I know you're a busy guy.
Yeah.
So I should relay to Kimberly that either she goes with his version of events. She seems to have a very high opinion of him. I will say that.
Mm-hmm.
So just to be clear, either she goes with his version of events, or he may seek to have her prosecuted. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Well,
Bye.
wait.
Oh.
No. Let me. May seek to. I don't want to use that as the lever. I don't think that's a lever that that it's not that kind of threat, because that's not appropriate either.
Right.
What his position is, he hasn't decided that's what he wants to do with that. What he has decided is to move, obviously forward with these civil cases. So what you can indicate to Kim is that he has explored the possibility of criminal prosecution. He has not decided whatsoever at this point what to do with it. However, he has decided to move forward civilly, and he would seek definitely to do that, unless Kim comes to her decisions as to what we discussed. Fair enough?
Understood, and I have a feeling this might... Okay, all right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.